Hello everyone, this is the BoardGameSwede again, and today we're continuing with our Castle Panic playthrough with the Wizard's Tower and the Dark Titan expansions. And last time we lost our first tower, and we also defeated this basilisk, and the Hydra has entered the battlefield. So a few of the big monsters have appeared. We have our Cavalier. And, well, let's just get going, shall we? So I'll draw up two new cards. So we got Brick and Any Colored Knight. So it's not that useful right now, actually. The thing is, we could use the Barbarian. Well, let's just discard cards first. So I'll discard the Brick and the Blue Archer, because I will probably kill the Goblin with the Cavalier. So I'll discard these two, and I'll draw first Chain Lightning. Damage all monsters in the same space for 1 point. That could be good, I guess. And we got the red fireball, which is useless right now. So I think we'll use the Chain Lightning right away just to kill off this orc here so he doesn't destroy any more towers. So he dies. And these two are not useful. We can still use these two if we choose to. Maybe that was a stupid choice, actually. Let's just rewind there for a bit, and we will use. So let's get the orc back here. We will actually use the Barbarian to kill the orc. So he dies instead by that, and then we will use the Hammer of Light on the Hydra. So he gets destroyed, but for every point of damage he takes, is it 2 imps? Yeah, 2 imps appear in the forest in the same arc. So we get 8 little imps in the forest. So I'm not going to bother showing all of these, because I'm going to use Chain Lightning on them. So, yeah. Okay, so they actually appear here. 8 of them. Let's say there are 8 of them. And we will use the Chain Lightning to damage all monsters for 1. So all the imps die right away. The Boom Troll takes 1 damage, and the reserve squad is actually defeated. I think it was worth it to do it like that instead of what I originally planned. I think this was much more cleverer. Well, whatever. It was better anyways. And then it's the Cavalier, so he would move 1 space up and damage this Goblin, destroy him. So right now we're actually looking pretty good. We have only 1 monster on the board, and it's a Boom Troll, and he only has 1 point of health left. So let's draw 2 new ones. So we got an orc, and he starts here, number 6. And we got a trebuchet. See, what does this do again? So it's like a giant boulder, but it only damages flying monsters and castle structure. So this is only bad right now. Hopefully we won't be rolling a 6, because then it's bye-bye with the Wizard's Tower. Other than that, I think we're fine. Oh, 3. So number 3. So it actually hits the Wizard's Tower anyway. But at least it kills the troll, and the Wizard Tower is destroyed. Yep, Bye bye Wizard's Tower. That was bad luck. Really bad to be losing the Wizard Tower this early on. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this anymore. I actually don't know if we can use the remaining 2 wizard cards that I've already drawn though. Let me just check that up, or look that up. Okay, so now look this up and we actually get to keep our 2 wizard cards, but the rest of the cards are removed from the game. So we lose all of this, which is really bad this early on, especially when we play with all monsters. Oh, I'm sorry, the boom troll isn't destroyed either, because the thing was flying above his head. And he should be moving down here, right? So, okay. Well, that was terrible. But let's keep moving on. So draw up from the castle deck now. Mortar, the Green Knight, and the Berserk card. So the Berserk card says, draw 1 card from the castle deck for every hit card you play during the remainder of this turn. Okay, so I only got 2 hit cards and they do nothing. I'm gonna discard this mortar. Think. Yeah. And now we'll keep these, the rest of the cards till next turn. See what we draw. A blue swordsman. Okay, not that useful. Okay, so I'm not gonna play anything. So I'm gonna move the cavalier down 1 space, just so that he doesn't die right away against the orc, and then the monsters move. So now the boom troll is getting ever closer, but we have a green knight, so that's okay. So we draw a new hand of cards, which is already full. So I will use this green knight to destroy the boom troll. And normally he will do 1 point of damage to every monster in his space when he dies, but since he was the only one, only he gets affected by that. Alright, I'll play this Berserk card. No, I'll keep it. Wait, what? Yeah, well, that's what it is. So we'll draw 2 new monsters again. See what we got. Well, we got the climbing troll on the first arc, and they climb over walls and go directly to the towers, so that's bad. And then we got a goblin cavalry. He also starts at 1. So they move 2 spaces every turn, so he will reach this on 2 turns instead of 4. So that's pretty bad. Yeah, really bad. So we'll draw 1 new card, and we got the brick, which is useless. This is useless. Wow. Well, we'll discard these 2 and see what we get. We got flaming, and we got the red archer. So the flaming card says, play this with any hit card to catch the hit monster on fire. So that's pretty good. I think, yeah, I think we will actually use the red fireball to hit this goblin cavalry and set him on fire, so he will kill himself next turn, or after he moves this turn. And yeah, we will keep the rest of the cards. Then we will move the Cavalier one space to the left. And then we will draw, or the monsters will move. 1, 1, and he will kill himself. So, let's see what we get here. We got the second Herald. So, all players discard one special card of their choice. So I guess I'll discard the Berserk then. It was either that, Flaming, or Wizard Quake, and I will probably save those till later. And then the second monster is, oh, all players discard a card, so we get to discard another one. This is terrible. Guess, screw it. I'll lose this Wizard Quake. I don't care. Scream at the screen all you want. That's what I'm gonna do and hope for the best. Okay, so let's draw up. Green Swordsman, Red Hero, and a Green Knight. So these are useless right now, so I'm gonna throw these and I get an Enchanted and the Knockback. So the Enchanted card says play this card with any hit card for 2 additional points of damage. Oh, that's great actually. Wow, so we get 3 hits from just 1 card if we use this. And this is Knockback. It says play this card with a hit card to move the monster back 1 space after damaging it. So that's pretty good. So we will use the Any Color Knight to damage this orc. And then we will use the Enchanted Archer to destroy the troll. Because it, yeah, for 2 additional points. Yeah, so it takes 3 points of damage and it dies. So that's great. I must say I'm not really in any panic right now. Maybe I'm just lucky, or maybe I'm doing something stupid. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Who knows? Well, the Cavalier moves and he destroys this orc. So now the board is actually all clear. Which I don't remember if it has ever happened before. Oh well. Let's just continue on to draw 2 new monster tiles. We got a Goblin in the second arc. And we got the Orc Warlord, which is one of the boss monsters from the original set. So he starts here at number 6. So let's see what he does. He roll 1 die and place the Orc Warlord in the forest. Then move all the monsters, including the Orc Warlord, in the same row as the Orc Warlord, 1 space closer to the castle. So he moves 1 space and nothing else happens. But he's really bad. I don't know what to do with that guy. Well, let's see if we can draw better cards then. A Blue Knight, a Never Lose Hope, and a Green Swordsman. So the Never Lose Hope card says immediately discard as many cards as you wish. For every card you discard, draw 1 castle card. It's tough. I think I'll actually move. Oh, I can move him right now. Okay. I'll throw away the Green Swordsman. And I'll draw another card. Or wait, did I do this already? No, I didn't. So, okay. So we get Fortify Wall, which is pretty good. Except we don't have a lot of walls. So it says place Fortify token on 1 wall. And when hit, token damages monsters and stops boulders. So it's actually basically one more defense for our walls, which we only have 2 of right now, but I'm gonna use this right away just to use it. So I'll put this fortified token on number 1 here, why not? And that's the turn, so we move the Cavalier. He doesn't want to fight the Orc Warlord right now. And then the monsters move. And we draw 2 new ones. So let's see what we get. We got, ooh, the 3rd Herald. Okay, so roll for Giant Boulder. So we have to roll for another Giant Boulder. Number 2, which kills this goblin and this tower. And now we lost half of our towers, and it's not looking great. Because now Agranok, I'm sorry, he is revived. Oops. And we will roll where he starts. Number 2, of course. Holy crap, an 8-point monster. That will be really tough. So, let's see here. After Agranok moves, roll 1 die. On a 1 to 3, return 1 herald from the discard pile to the forest in the same arc as Agranok. And if I roll 4 to 6, Agranok moves 1 additional space. Okay. Wow, it says here that Slay cards played against Agranok deals only 4 points of damage and are removed from the game, so they are banished if we use one against him. And they only do half of his health. Okay. When Agranok flips to his wounded side, all players must immediately discard 1 card at random. Okay. And he takes no damage from structures. So this is pretty terrible, I must say. And we should draw a 2nd monster tile, right? Yeah, I think so. And we draw another orc, and he starts at the number 1 arc. Now I'm actually a bit scared, because it was looking so good just a few minutes ago, and now we have Agranok and the Orc Warlord, and wow, this is something. So we got Reinforce. Okay, so that's pretty good. So it's basically, it says each player immediately draws 1 card from his or her choice from either the castle or the wizard deck. Okay. So let's make this the last turn for this video, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I will this is so hard. I don't know what to do. Should I discard something? Don't think so. We can use these together to hit Agranok once at least next turn. The Blue Knight, we will definitely use this turn, and we will probably set him on fire, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, let's just do this. So we will use the Blue Knight to damage the Orc Warlord once and set him on fire. So he will basically kill himself before anything else happens, hopefully. As long as we don't draw any weird monster or tokens. Okay, so yeah, these are saved till next turn. Might as well use the reinforced card. I don't see why not. And we got the blue archer, which is pretty useless. Okay. So all the monsters move. Orc Warlord moves, takes 1 point of damage. The orc moves once, and Agnarok moves once. And then we have to roll the die and see what happens. And we got a 4, so he moves 1 additional space. And this is really terrible. Oh, I'm really... I don't know what's gonna happen, you guys. Well, see me again next time, and we will continue on with this game. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.